to Eurosport's coverage of the Untitled Kim Cup International Taekwondo Championship, the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, England. Players from over 22 countries will compete for gold medals and also the team prize. The top nation will lift the Untitled Kim Cup, with players from England, Spain and Germany, from as far afield as Afghanistan and Malaysia, and of course Korea. It's 3 rounds of 2 minutes. We join the action in the under 83 kilogram men's senior middleweight division. It's Barot of France against Craig Saunders of Great Britain. Barot, who beat Provotorov, the Russian, in his quarter-final, against Saunders, the red player from Great Britain, who beat Zoran Vrarad, the Belgian. Barot is the blue player from France, and he makes a very quick start. Yep. Does Mikhail Barot.
Nice chuggy there. Half turning kick. Barot is the fancied player here.
Just over a minute left in round number 1. It's 3-1 now to Mikhail Barot. Frantic action there at the start of this bout.
2 quick points there by France, one by Craig on the final. That's probably the British one. That's the French. He's got another one there.
4-1 now, and all of a sudden Craig Saunders finds himself 3 points down. The red player from Great Britain. Those body protectors, not just to protect the body, they're also the point scoring areas, those blue and red discs. You need to land a stunning blow on those discs, or to the side of the head, with either the fist or the foot, if you want to score points in Taekwondo.
It's actually looking to the face, which is, that isn't covered.
There's another point for the Frenchman, and another one. That's 6-1 now to Mikhail Barot. 2 very quick points as Craig Saunders came in.
Yeah, very fast on the counter there. And he's looking at Craig again, then his back kick, and he's looking for the Chaggy half turning kick, and he'll follow that. These boys are fighting, sparring regularly every night, every other night, and they are conditioned for this type of game. Yeah. Craig got one back there.
6-3, but then Mikhail Barot came straight back to make it 7-3.
Just trying to trade off now, Barot. So even if Craig does score, he gets one back.
Yeah, we
Craig,
see the...
a little bit on his arm there.
Barot just dances in front of him. He does almost score a point there, Craig Saunders. Borderline stuff. Mikhail Barot wins by a score of 7-3. Craig Saunders battled bravely with Mikhail Barot with some heavy scoring earlier on, and he moves through to the final. Second semi-final of the men's under 83 kilogram senior section in the middleweight division. No points on the board. The red player Mohamed Tahon from Egypt, the blue player Tony Morgan, the recent Belgium Open winner from Great Britain. He beat the Kuwait player Alanese to reach this semi-final.
He scored that to Egypt there, even though I think that was a little bit low.
He's got a point behind there now as Tony Morgan to the Egyptian, and he's got a knock in the process as well. Let's see the point.
Yeah, straight away, he's got one back.
There's a point back straight away. That was a superb start to the round.
Turning kick, and he moved round, kick, and he moved round. He knew the kick would come in, the counter kick, so he just moved out of the way.
3-1 though now, because Mohamed Tahon gets another point. So the deficit back to 2.
He's looking for it again.
But it really is starting off at a fast and furious pace, this round number 3. Minute and a half to go in this contest. Yeah. As Tony Morgan comes flying in to try and get points back. Just missed on that occasion. The red player Mohamed Tahon, all he needs to do is hold on. He can fight a defensive.
He's just edging back out the ring now. Just holding him there, tying him up, wasting time.
The emphasis really is on Tony Morgan to come out and earn himself some points. Well, there's another point back for Tony Morgan. It's 3-2, but the clock's against him. Just 15 seconds to go.
Egyptian trying to tie him up now, waste time.
Into the final 10 seconds, Morgan must strike very quickly. Almost got through with a kick there. Into the final 3 seconds, it needs to be now for him, and he couldn't quite get that scoring blow. And Mohamed Tahon of Egypt just holds on, and he goes through to the final to meet Mikhail Barot. Kilogram final, the red player is Mikhail Barot of France, who really is a towering figure, big strong player. He's up against Mohamed Tahon of Egypt, the blue player. Both of these players have beaten British opposition on the way to this final. Barot beat Craig Saunders, and Mohamed Tahon beat Tony Morgan. This one could be a good final, Pete Adamson.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one all afternoon. The Barot has been exciting all day.
Barot really is packed with power. He's a big, strong lad, isn't he?
He's been hitting solid and he's been hurting people all day.
France versus Egypt for the gold medal in the men's middleweight senior division. Three-minute rounds will decide the outcome here in the Unyoung Kim Cup International Taekwondo Championship. Minute gone in the opening round, still no score.
Both teams, France and Egypt, have been preparing a month, 2 weeks to a month for this championship, so both players should be fit, ready for 3-3s.
Barot red, Tahon blue.
Yes, Barot scored there.
And that's a point apiece. 1-1. 2-1 now to Mikhail Barot.
He's got a lovely count on the Chagi half turn kick. Boom, that's the one. And Egypt scores again, traded off 1-1 there. Barot scores another one there.
Barot scored a point, then tumbled to the mat. 3-1 the Frenchman leads, here we see it.
Yeah, just out of distance, just give his range, bang back in, yeah.
There we saw the tremendous defensive work of Mikhail Barot first, didn't we?
Grimacing a bit there with his face, he might have had a foot injury as well when that kick went in. Clean point on the pad, but he's screwed his face a little bit there.
Very good defence to set up the point.
You must remember these competitors are training 6-7 days a week in our conditions. It's not something you just go on off the street and just fight these people because they put you away.
Must be very, very, very disciplined. That's the key, isn't it?
Yeah, just totally disciplined. Even if they don't agree with the decisions you've seen, they still bow, shake hands. You don't see any tantrums like you do in some of the sports. Getting a warning there, stepping out of the ring.
That's the end of round number 2. The clock is down to 0-0-0. And Mikhail Barot takes a healthy 3-1 lead into the final round as France try and get their gold medal here at the Unyoung Kim Cup. Both players now starting to feel very, very tired. It's been a long, hard day of qualifying, and these 3-minute round finals really did test the stamina.
Yeah, you have to be phenomenally fit, especially for the final 3-3s. They've done 3-2s all day, now it's 3-3s. This last round is a real tester.
We've seen a lot of matches in the final 3 minutes change dramatically. When it becomes a battle of fitness, that's when you really can see a swing, isn't it?
That's when they make when they're tired and losing, that's when they make the mistakes. Skip back, straight back in, nice big shaggy to the pad.
And there we see the grimace.
Yeah, it looks like he must be carrying injury or something there, maybe an ankle where he went down. But he's covering it well. It's psychological advantage if you know your opponent's injured, so he might be trying to cover it as much as he can. Or maybe after the end of the fight might see if he can pop.
Into the final round. And Mohamed Tahal with a roar to try and psych himself up for the final 3 minutes. He's got it all to do. 2 points down, 3-1 Barot leads.
I'd be surprised if Egypt would come at him strong here because they're not a country to just lie down and just get beat easily.
And there is a running kick into the midsection, and that gets a point back, and there's a smile on the face of Mikhail Barot in appreciation, I think, of the move from Mohamed Tahal.
Yeah, Barot scores there, a little bit after break there.
Here we see the point from Tahal.
Oh, he slipped there, and the Egyptian took advantage.
It was a funny kick into the midriff though, wasn't it?
Yeah, he'll have felt that one.
4-2. Just over 2 minutes to go. Gold medal up for grabs. Men's senior under 83 kilogram division, the middleweights. 2 minutes to go in the final. 4-2 in favour of Mikhail Barot from France. He's the red player. Just slips over there under pressure from Mohamed Tahal, and again just seems to grab at the back of his right leg.
I think it must be his knee. Looks like he's got a knee injury, he's trying to cover it.
It's his right leg, it's not his lead leg. Is that significant?
I think this type of fight I've seen him today, I don't think he's bothering. Beautiful back kick, down him.
There's a point for 5-2.
Yeah.
And here we see it in replay. This was tremendous stuff from Barot.
Jumping forward, jumping back kick, that hurt him.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. And another one.
6-3.
Yeah, trading off.
6-4, 6-3.
6-3, yeah.
6-3 to Mikhail Barros. Trading blows, and certainly since that back kick went in from the Frenchman, it certainly seems to have knocked a bit of the wind out of Tahon.
Yeah, he's looking tired now. It does sap his stamina getting hit like that. Yeah, Egypt scored another one there. Barros answered straight away.
7-4. They're going point for point. They're trading blows here.
This last 50 seconds, I think, is going to be.
This is developing into a very good final, very good last round. Playing for the gold medal.
He's still looking for this skip back and counter, Barros.
Just over 30 seconds remain.
That's where Barros could catch him, where he's getting a bit wild, the Egyptian. Both looking very tired now, the round day's competition.
The Egyptian now needs a knockout, 10 seconds to go. He's not going to pull back a 3-point deficit. 7-4 to Mikhail Barros. Is there one final big move from Mohamed Tahon?
I think that's it. I think that back kick took it out of him. Both got trading off again there in the last 3 seconds.
There's goal for France.
Yeah.
8-5 it finishes. Both traded with points at the end of the contest. Mikhail Barros, I suppose it's fair to say, a deserving gold medal winner. He's been very, very impressive in this middleweight division. He's been the pick of the bunch.
He's been superb all day, worthy winner.
Hey, hey!
Ora quando comincia a non parlare.
Welcome back, you're watching the Kim Cup International Taekwondo Championships on Eurosport with the semi-final stage of the under 50 kilogram finweight senior male category. And it's Kim from Sweden, the blue player, a 5-0 winner in his preliminary match, and he's up against Wang from Chinese Taipei, the red player. Wang beat Guranaidu from Great Britain in his preliminary. And who does the form book favour here, Pete Adamson?
Sweden's European bronze medalist. I think he's probably the favourite going into it. Well, we've seen some upsets today already.
Pete Adamson is the GB National Coaching Director. He's alongside me in the commentary box here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham, England for the Kim Cup International Taekwondo Championship. There's the first point of the contest, and he's gone to Kim from Sweden, the blue player.
Yes, nice reverse turning kick.
There we can see it.
Yeah. Nice reverse turning kick, spinning his body round. Yes. Taipei scores that one, axe kick.
That's a point back for Wang.
Yes. Bit on the back there, but the judges must have considered it a good point.
Hey, hey. The points on the board for Kim, the blue player, leads 3-2 with 5 seconds remaining. And well, Kim came flying in there looking for a point, very aggressively. 3-2 reads the scoreboard, and it reads as a victory for Kim from Sweden, who moves through to the final. Paul Green of Great Britain now tries to get his place in the final of the finweight category. Paul Green, the blue player, he's up against Tanan from Egypt, the red player. Paul Green, a 5-3 winner over Sandra Gassan in his preliminary round. Tanan has been Alamayeri on a judge's decision, and also Sabara, the French player.
Just sizing each other up here, trying to get the distance, ready to kick, feinting. Yes, Paul Green scores with a back kick. Egypt scored as well at the same time with a Bichagi half-turning kick.
1 point all, here we can see it.
Back kick scored and half-turning kick scored, 2 points there.
Hey, hey. If it stays 1 point all, we'll go to the judge's decision.
Yeah, screen scores there with the back kick. He's one up now.
Now we must see the Egyptian Tamam come out of his shell and be aggressive, because Paul Green leads 2-1 into the final 20 seconds. 2-1 Paul Green leads. He'll meet Kim in the final of the Finweight category if it stays like this. Paul Green just moves out of the blue area in the ring and onto the yellow section.
Just closing him down now, moving round. 2 seconds. He won't go near him now. Just keep away.
There we have it, a victory for Paul Green by 2 points to 1. Great Britain go for their first gold medal of this Unyoung Kim Cup, the International Taekwondo Championship. It's Kim from Sweden against Paul Green of Great Britain. Kim is the blue player, Paul Green the red player. Here's the first point of the match.
Yeah, knocked him down there, gave him a point. Yeah,
and there's another point for Paul Green, and this time the power completely knocked Kim off his feet.
Beautiful technique. Feint to do the axe kick and then change into a side kick to knock him down.
And this is Great Britain's first chance at the gold medal. And Paul Green has made a great start.
Yeah.
There's another point. 3-0 to Paul Green now. And he really has taken a firm grip on this match already. Here we see the point.
Yeah. First side kick knocked down.
Kim goes down again. This time a point isn't scored. It appears to be that Paul Green's the aggressor and Kim's trying to fight on the back foot, but at this stage it's the aggression of Paul Green that's getting him the points. Well, we've seen earlier on today how quickly leads can be eroded, so Paul Green can't switch off. That was another point. That makes it 4-0.
That's the way to do it.
Here we see some action from round 2.
Just missed a bit of targeting. Yeah, that was... Oh.
That was the point you enjoyed so much, Pete, wasn't it?
Yeah. I like that one.
I think Paul Green liked that one as well.
Yeah. They'd be telling me about that one afterwards. For years.
Not sensing any bias in the commentary box at the moment, but Pete Evanson's the GB National Coaching Director, does have a vested interest in this one.
Totally unbiased.
And Paul Green not letting you down at the moment, Pete.
No, he does.
Into round number 3.
Number 1 straight away.
5-0.
Now we're in for a treat. He's enjoying it now.
Oh yeah, you can tell that, and he sends Kim tumbling to the mat again, and he's hurt by that.
I think it's might be his arm there.
It does look to be. He's holding on to that right arm. Seemed to fall very heavy. Let's have a look at it. See if we can see just how his arm was injured.
Don't know if it was a kick or when he fell in it.
Seemed to be the fall. He fell very heavily on it, didn't he? And Kim is in an awful lot of pain.
Some pain there.
Being treated by the doctor. He did get a point in the process.
Yeah. Paul was
It's now 5 points.
He can't carry on. Paul won't like that.
5 points to 1. Paul Green is the winner. And it's Great Britain's first gold medal of the Unyoung Kim International Taekwondo Championship. A comprehensive display by Paul Green in the under 50 kilogram Finweight division. Time now for the final of the women's lightweight, which is the less than 60 kilogram division. And British interest in this as well. Joanne Nash of Great Britain is the blue player. She's up against Virginia Lauvens of Holland, who's the red player. And Pete Adamson's the GB National Coaching Director. This one is a fairly even contest, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an even contest, but I would say Jo is the hot favourite, but the Dutch girl has been up and coming in the last 6 months. Dutch Open, Belgium Open. She's performed, but would say Jo.
Joanne Nash, one of Britain's best prospects for a medal here in the Unyoung Kim Cup International Taekwondo Championship at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham. And as in the majority of these finals, they start off very slowly. I was going to say, one thing we can expect in this final is some fairly noisy support from the Dutch again.
Yeah, they've scored a point there.
And she's taken the lead as Virginia Lauvens. And there go the Dutch fans. 1-0 to Virginia Lauvens against Joanne Nash of Great Britain, the red player with the lead. There's another point. 2-0 now. Joe Nash has some work to do. And the easier job, I would have thought, would be for the Dutch coach. Virginia Lauvens can play it safe in the final round. Joe Nash has to come out and attack.
Yeah, she's been in this position before in finals and come back and won them, so keep fingers crossed.
How important is it she scores early?
Very.
Let's see if she can.
She'll get another warning. She's got 4-point warning now, Dutch girl. That could prove vital in the loss.
So a 4-point warning for Virginia Lauvens.
She's got a full deduction now.
Still remains 3-1.
It's on the arms there.
So with that point deduction, it'll bring it back to 2-1.
No warning warnings.
And you can sense that both of these players are now starting to turn it up a notch. Jo Nash has certainly lifted her game. She's just got a point back.
And she's got off a gear now.
Here is the scoring blow from Jo Nash.
Yeah, solid.
And now it's a much closer contest.
She's got feel of her now.
3-3.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the Great Britain girl is back on terms. And with that point deduction, it now makes her favourite.
That's 4-4.
4-4, they both score. This is a cracking final round.
Half turning kick and back kick both scoring.
Here we see it.
Yeah, half turning kick there, back kick by the Dutch girl.
Jo Nash certainly scored first, and then Lauvens responded.
Yeah, trading off 1-for-1 now, but that's all Jo has to do with the Dutch girl's deduction.
Minute and a half to go, Jo Nash goes in front, 5-4.
Yes. Dutch girl just needs to punch into her face there.
Let's just clear this up. It's 5-4 to Jo Nash, and Virginia Lauvens will have a point deducted at the end for 2 warnings.
Yeah, Jo's just got a warning there, but she hasn't got the other one to get a 4-point deduction yet. She's got to keep it clean, not do anything stupid.
Might we now see Jo Nash start to tie up Virginia Lauvens?
That is a possibility, but knowing Jo, she'll want to do it in style. She's looking for the counter kick now. She's come all the way on the back leg, and she's looking for the cap there. She's looking for the counter now.
Just didn't quite land in a scoring zone.
Yeah.
But all the same, it wastes a few more seconds. The clock is on the side of Jo Nash.
It's in the last minute now. Now the match has changed from the Dutch girl looking for the counter to Jo looking for the counter. That's Jo's best game now. Yeah, 1-1.
There's another scoring blow from Jo Nash. 6-4. And it's going to be tough for Lauvens to come back now. Here we see it. Right on the button.
Yeah, she scored a big shaggy half turning kick, and she moved round, just knocked some back kick, didn't catch her full on it, caught her on the arm.
I think Jo Nash has got to be careful because that headgear of hers seems to be maybe a little on the big side, and the strap tends to ride up in front of her face.
She might need it after this match if she wants.
20 seconds to go, 6-4 to Jo Nash, she's the blue player.
Jo's got a little warning there to make it. Both got a 4-point deduction now.
So that makes it in effect 5-3.
Yeah, there is a 2-point deficit there. Jo's got another one, she's got to be careful.
6 seconds to go.
Yeah, she's got another one.
There's another point,
yes,
7-4.
Good point. I'm looking for another one.
The British supporters start to celebrate
Good last round.
as the final round ends, and Jo Nash wins gold for Britain. She came back in that final round. She was trailing going into it, but she's fought very well. A point deduction for both girls, but it finishes 7-4 in favour of Joanne Nash, and she takes gold for Britain. And Pete Adamson's, that really was a great performance in the last 3 minutes from Joanne Nash.
Joanne is a champion. She knows when she's up against it, like I said before. In the last round, if she needs it, she can do it. If she needs it, she can do it.
Here we see some of the action from that final round.
This is when Jo's in front. She's just looking to counter, watching, bang, there. Now it's different, and another one. Should have had 2 there, really. Good start for one.
Virginia Lauvens must have thought going into that final round she was on her way to gold, but Joanne Nash, like a true champion, turned it up a gear, and she's the winner by 7 points to 4, and it's gold for Britain. Hey, hey, hey.
From the moment I saw her.
Hey, hey. You're watching Eurosport's coverage of the Unyoung Kim Cup. Next up, it's the male junior featherweight semi-final. This promises to be an absolute cracker. Miguel Toledo of Spain, who beat Chris Font of Great Britain in his quarter-final. He's up against a very impressive Nori Lombard of France, who was a resounding 11-3 winner over Ireland's Gary Malloy in his quarter-final. Toledo, the blue player, Lombard, the red player, and Lombard, Pete Adamson, is going to take some beating.
Yeah, but Spain just caught him over the top there with an axe kick and just got 1-0 in the lead.
Toledo in blue, Lombard in red. Toledo leading by 1 point to 0. Just over 30 seconds left
Toledo scored again there.
in the first round.
And again, back kick.
3-0 now to Toledo, and his experience is showing through. The Frenchman has to score quickly if he's going to turn over this deficit of 4 points he has.
Definitely. Spanish Toledo's just got a half-point warning there. He just put him to the face again there. Right leg turning kick.
5-0 now to the Spaniard.
Yeah, I think the decisive factor in this match has been the Spaniards' superb footwork. That is just.
There we see point number 5. He didn't seem to catch him quite well on the side of the head.
Yeah, no, that's cool. It's his footwork that's making the difference in this match.
What kind of protection then do these players wear underneath the suit?
Apart from the body protection head guard, they've got groin guard, forearm guards and shin guards.
Very important, I would have thought, the way these kicks and punches are thudding in out there.
And especially the groin guard.
Just out of interest, how hard do these kicks feel when they hit you?
Even with the body protector on, you still can break ribs. Still get your ribs out with this body protector.
So with a protector on, you can still break somebody's ribs. That must be a fearsome thump. 6-0 now to the Spaniard. Into the final 10 seconds of this particular match, and Toledo is almost through to the final. He'll meet either Beckers or Megha Mehta, the Russian. As the clock winds down, the official signals an end to the bout, and that was a comprehensive 6-0 win for Miguel Toledo, made even more impressive by the fact that Nordy Lombard was an 11-3 winner of his quarter-final. That is a very impressive display by the Spaniard. Time now for the second semi-final. The red player here is Megha Mehta, the Russian, who was a 6-2 winner against Britain's Darryl Carrington in his quarter-final. And the blue player is Beckers of the Netherlands, who was a comprehensive 8-2 winner against Ireland's Gavin Smullen. We've seen very close competition right the way through this particular weight section. Again, neither player is particularly keen to take the initiative. Both waiting for an opening. Both seem to rely more on counter-strikes.
Yeah, it's both counter-kicking fighters. Now it's up to the Russian. He's still got patience. If they're looking to try and open him up, just put him down there. Looking for a reverse turning kick.
Halfway through round number 2, we can see that reverse turning kick again.
They're setting him up a little bit. Just Pichagi and holding down there, half turning kick.
At this stage as well, we must say that the Russian Megha Mehta doesn't seem to be too uncomfortable despite that foot injury. He just doesn't seem to be able to get into the...
He looks like that's some good treatment between rounds, and it's just been a cagey game. 1 point's not a lot, as we've seen in Taekwondo. It can change in one exchange.
All of these competitors from around the world are desperate to reach the finals of their particular weight class in the Untitled King Cup here at the National Indoor Arena in Birmingham.
Yeah, Beckers scoring on counter half turning kick. That's the Dutch fans.
There we see that the Dutch supporters, they're a vociferous lot.
Yeah, they've got a large team here. They've brought a large team over.
There we see the point scoring.
It opens up. Yeah, right underneath. Yeah.
I think it's fair to say that one was right on the bottom, isn't it?
Russian scoring one back there as we win out of the ring.
2 points to 1 now in favour of Beckers. Megha Mehta getting a point back as we move into the last few seconds of the second round. And still we play a waiting game. Still they eye each other up as the clock counts down, and at the end of 2 rounds, 4 minutes of action. Beckers from the Netherlands has 2 points, and Megha Mehta, the Russian, is carrying a foot injury, has just the 1. But it really is finally poised now for a cracking final 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think last round will be good. Beckers will be lucky not to actually make any mistakes rather than going forward. Yeah, counter right on the pad, centre of the pad. You see it making a dip into the pad there.
That was the second point from Beckers. After that, Megha Mehta did pull a point back, so just a 1 point deficit as they prepare for the final 2 minutes. Miguel Toledo awaits the winner in the final, the Spaniard. It's Holland against Russia.
Will be patient for a minute still because he's a good counter kicker, and then I think he's going to have to go for it. The main thing the player will be thinking not to make any mistakes on his 1-0, not thinking too much about actually attack and score another one, but don't make any mistakes.
Both wait for the right opening. Both bide their time.
Russian's trying to feint him into kicking, but the Dutch boy's not having any of it. He knows what he's trying to do.
And again, the referee.
Yeah, it's a warning for not playing. That's a warning for not playing, not attacking each other.
Was that a warning to both of them then?
Yeah, that's a warning, yeah, because if both aren't attacking, both get a warning to just stood waiting too long.
So, we've had a minute and 40 seconds of the second round, and, well, that hasn't really been a kick or a punch in anger. It's still poised at 2-1.
But there's a lot of patience pushing, but obviously that's got to change when the clock starts to tick down more.
This one's all about tactics.
They both scored there. I thought Russia scored first, and Becker's replied immediately with a counter. Yeah, and again, yeah, both scoring.
All of a sudden, the match kicks into life. 3-2 now to Beckers and Dutchman. Megha Mehta tries to score points.
Yeah, now it's going to be busy this match, and now that's made it interesting. The Dutch boy getting another warning. That's a full point deduction for the Dutch boy. If it goes to referee's decision, because it's now 2-2 because of the deduction, because he scored 3 actually in the match, he will win. But if
having said that, if now Megha Mehta scores 1 point, he'll be the favourite.
Yeah, so it's really 16 seconds left. It's the next one to score.
There is a point. It's a point for Beckers. It's a point for Megha Mehta as well.
10 seconds.
This is tremendous action to finish this match. 5 seconds. Lunges forward does Beckers, trying to seal the victory. Over went Megha Mehta. As the time ticks down, and it's the Dutchman Beckers who moves through to the final to take on Miguel Toledo of Spain. Well, it was a cagey contest, but the final 30 seconds was all action, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's with the deductions and the point scoring so fast, it can be exciting as that nearly every match.
It's going to be a cracking final. Time now for the under 60 kilogram final in the junior male division. And it's Dennis Beckers, the red player from Holland, who's got some pretty vocal support here in the National Indoor Arena, against Miguel Toledo from Spain, the blue player. Will it be Toledo, the Spanish matador, allowing Becker in, or will it be Ole Toledo as he sets off at a real pace to try and get the early points, Pete Adamsons?
Toledo will try to take the early lead, but Beckers, as we've seen before, is the next up count all day. It might be a bit cagey this first round. Yeah.
In the Toledo
scored there, nice one step back.
All of a sudden it bursts to life. 1 point for Miguel Toledo. We can see it in replay.
Back kick right in the middle of the path.
Hey, hey.
He's a bit good. Yeah, he's looking for a stupid side kick back kick there. He's got to be careful. He doesn't get too overconfident.
Was that a point for Dennis Beckers? It was a point for Miguel Toledo.
Toledo, that was it. Crowd not happy with that one.
Beckers just missed with a kick, didn't he? And Toledo profited.
Yeah. No, don't want. I was able to score that one.
He didn't seem to strike the right zone, did he?
No.
For the referees.
Maybe it had a sound down on the floor, so the referees.
Referees disagree. 2 of them pressed the button in the allotted time, so that's another point for Miguel Toledo. And halfway through round number 2, Dennis Beckers finds himself 2 points down. That just shows how accurate you have to be in Taekwondo, because Beckers came within a whisker of levelling things up.
Yeah, that is a lot of the game. Setting up, counter kicking, trying to make the opponent kick. He will just be out of it. Just out of range. It's a good test for Beckers this. New boy coming into the team. Well, I handled him 2-0 down against European champion.
Certainly doesn't seem fazed by it, sticking to the game plan very well.
It seems focused.
The time favours the Spaniard. 2 points up.
Yes, he got one.
There is a point for Dennis Beckers.
Good to be on the out, yes. Alert as well.
And then we just see that Toledo was keen to adjust his strapping on his right shin.
Could be fatal with that one.
Beckers almost came in and scored another point, didn't he?
Could be fatal that one for him.
Just under 30 seconds to go in round 2. 2-1 Miguel Toledo leads. He's the blue player against Dennis Beckers, the red player from Holland.
Both scored there.
Both scored to make it 3-2 for the Spaniard.
Half turning kick to the pads. Beckers seems to be coming into it a lot more now towards the end of this round.
Perhaps feels he's got the measure of Toledo a bit better now. Now he's had a chance to look at him for a round or so.
Psychologically, it's a good advantage to start seeing your points going on the board. When you're kicking and your points aren't going on, you get a bit disheartened. When you see your points actually going on, and if you're behind, you get a bit more confidence out of it.
3-2 then at the end of round number 2. 3 minutes to go as Dennis Beckers takes a drink of water. get some advice from the coach.
Toledo's tactics now and try not to make any mistakes.
Toledo slipped there and Dennis Becker saw a chance maybe to rush in and sneak a point, but the referee was quickly in to separate them.
Yeah, and any slips on anything, the referees are there to protect the players. That's the main thing, being very patient here, Beckers.
Again, the Dutch crowd are making themselves heard. The Dutch supporters of Dennis Beckers really have been vociferous all day.
Getting a warning again for not competing. Not playing hard enough. Throwing any kicks. I think Beckers are relieved it's probably having a big assault in the last minute.
Moving towards that mark now. Exactly a minute of the final to go.
Probably got knocked his coach there.
Beckers lunged in for the point, but it was Toledo who scored. 4-2 to the Spaniard.
Bit unlucky there.
That could be very significant. That point that's just been scored by Miguel Toledo. Both players tumble to the mat as Dennis Beckers was coming forward looking to score some points. Just lost the balance. Less than 30 seconds to go.
Yeah, he's going to have to go for it now, Beckers.
10 seconds remain as Beckers comes charging forward again towards Miguel Toledo, who holds a 4-2 lead. Surely now the goal is going back to Spain. There's the end of the match. And the gold medal is won by Miguel Toledo of Spain. He's beaten Holland's Dennis Beckers by 4 points to 2. It was a good final, but in the end the experience of Miguel Toledo, the former European junior champion, just proved to be too much for Holland's youngster Dennis Beckers. Hey, hey, hey! They're here! Eurosport flyweight final. Hannah Poulsen from Denmark, she's the red player, against France Puzelet from France. She's the blue player. Both of these players beat British competitors on the way to this final. Lisa Poulter was beaten by Hannah Poulsen, and Lisa Reynolds was beaten by France Puzelet in their semi-finals. Alongside me is Pete Adamsons, the GB National Coaching Director. Pete, what do you know about these two girls?
The French girls new to me, but the Danish girls come through their junior system and fought in the Junior World Championships last year in Barcelona and did quite well. That's the first one Poulsen scored there.
First point of the contest for the Dane, Hannah Poulsen.
Coming up with straight half-turning kick to the pad.
Here we see it. It's 2-0 now in points to Hannah Poulsen.
Stepping out a bit too much, the Danish girls. She might get one for that in a minute. The French girls scored on the way out. Yeah, knocked down. Yes, Danish girls catching her straight off the spot there to score another point, make it 4-1.
Hannah Poulsen, the red player, leading 4-1 against France Puzelet, the blue player.
Yeah, she's scoring at will now.
5-1 now.
French girls get a bit stressed out about this and she's attacking. Yeah, to the side. Yeah, looking to try to travel up there.
5-2, there's a point back for France Puzelet. Here we see the point for 5-2, which does give France Puzelet a slight chance in the final round. 5-2 in favour of Hannah Poulsen the Dane. The red player on course for gold.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
There's another point for Poulsen. 6-2.
Sax kick to the face there, she gets a standing count.
Both players score 7-3.
Yeah. That nice score there from Poulsen with the axe kick. The French girl walked straight onto it.
And a 4-point deduction will be difficult to make up with just a minute and a half to go. 90 seconds in the match remaining.
Another point there for France, 7-4.
7-4. Is there going to be a comeback for France Puzelet? He keeps coming forward.
She leaving herself open there, that's why she got caught by
8-4 now. 8-4 to
she's got to go for it now. She might as well get beat by 10 points and 12 points or 1 point.
just a minute to go. 4 points to deficit. 8-4 to Poulsen, the red player from Denmark, playing for gold in the under 47 kilogram senior women's flyweight category. And the clock is very much on the side of the Dane. Plenty of pressure from Puzelet, but failing to score.
You've got to find that target solid, otherwise the judges will not even consider scoring it.
And with 30 seconds to go, you would feel that France Puzelet needs to find something special, a knockout if she's going to take the gold medal.
Yeah, she's a knockout now. She won't rush to get up there.
Just 20 seconds to go. 8-4 in favour of Poulsen. For Dave. Both of these girls have beaten British opposition on the way to the final. They're not disappointed us either. It's been a good final, this.
Yeah, it's been a good final. She's trying to run the clock down now. She's feinting a little bit. She's got a bit more distance. Still trying that axe kick. She's been trying all the match.
And there is the end of the match. And it's a gold medal for Denmark. It's a gold medal for Hannah Poulsen. She's beaten France Puzelet 8-4 in a good final. The under 47 kilogram senior women's flyweight division, and Hannah Poulsen a deserving winner. We move on to the first semi-final in the men's featherweight division, the under 64 kilogram weight class. Thu Liu of Holland is the blue player. Michael Alwazio of France is the red player. Both have been very impressive in reaching the semi-final stage. And fatigue, I'm sure, will play a part at some stage, Pete Evans.
Yes, stamina now is going to come into it. They've had 3 or 4 matches, they've got a couple more left. Let's see who's the fittest now.
Thu Liu in blue.
France 1-0 up already.
Much more added pressure on the players when they reach the semi-final stage. There's a good point by Alwazio. He timed that absolutely perfectly.
Countering for that one. I think he might be a bit winded. The referee's seen that he's winded. He's counting an 8 count.
The Dutch supporters again are making themselves heard. Chance for Holland in the National Indoor Arena. 3-1, a point each.
Trading off with our turning kick with Chaggy's there. They're both scored at the same time then.
Both highly delighted with scoring points. As Alwazio backs away under pressure from Thu Liu.
Yeah,
Catching on the way in, 4-2.
Yeah, back kick of Chaggy.
Oh, this one really got going down.
Yeah. Malicio's trying to just do one kick and counter, but he's not letting him. When he comes forward, he's he's still coming forward there. Look, he's drawing it out of him. He's got one back there.
4-3.
That's what he's got to do that to get the points back. Might go
4-4.
Yeah.
All of a sudden it's all square. That was a point surely for the Frenchman. Yes, it was. 5-4. Here we see that frantic bit of action, Pete.
One there, still coming after him. A little off balance. Set him up there. Bang, that's it. That's the point.
Michael Alwazio, the red player from France, 5 points. Thu Liu of Holland, blue player, 4 points. He's been the more aggressive.
There's got another one there, France.
Alwazio scores on the counter, 6-4.
Just scored and closing down.
Adds to the pressure that Thu Liu will be feeling. He's got a 2-point deficit now.
And again.
There's another one, 7-4.
Half turning kick, just roll his shoulders around. Just a shoulder roll around there. Just getting out of the way. Should be maybe 1-1 there. Yeah, trading off again.
8-5.
Excellent.
This is a superb contest. This is brilliant.
That's what he's looking to do now. Closing down. Not let Leo get trade these kicks in.
These players really do turn it up a notch at the semi-final stage. Playing for a place in the final.
Another one.
9-5 in favour of Alwazio of France, the red player.
Perfect technique. Kick and shoulder roll round.
Thu Liu, 9-5 down. Into the final 10 seconds. 10-5 now. Alwazio gets another point. Liu can't come back. And Alwazio is through to the final.
Good score, 10-5. Good match.
And Michael Alwazio makes his way to the final of the men's featherweight division. Axel Legee of Belgium, the blue player. David Thompson of Great Britain, the red player. Thompson, a member of the Great Britain national team.
Yeah, he's got one for that. He's got to be careful, he's celebrating too much.
Here's the point. just slips over in the process.
Remember, Thompson has got that full-time reduction.
That's another point for David Thompson. That extends it to 2-0.
It's a bit of a safety cushion for him there.
Almost connected again, Dave Thompson. Didn't quite manage it. 2-0 leads. Here's the point.
Surprising him in close there. Coming away.
Legui not very happy about being caught on the break, was he?
No, maybe thought he got pushed a little bit there.
Minute and 20 seconds for David Thompson to hold on as Legui falls onto the mat. Mikel Alwasio awaits the winner in the final of the men's featherweight division. Thompson tries to catch him on the counter again, but Legui gets a point back.
But he's had a warning, and that's a full point deduction, so the point is gained, just lost.
Here it is. 40 seconds to go. 2-1 to David Thompson of Great Britain against Axel Legui of Belgium. Legui needs to keep coming forward. There's a point for Legui. It's all square. And David Thompson's got some work to do.
Yeah, good back kick there.
Down goes Legui. 20 seconds to go. It's all square.
Yes, Thompson scores there.
Thompson makes it 3-2. 4-2. 4-3. They trade off points. 3 points in a matter of seconds.
That's the winning point. He'll take his time getting up here.
Oh, Legui tried to catch him on the way up. Referee was quick to dive in. No time left on the clock. A warning there for David Thompson.
That's 2 full points. In effect, it is 2-2 now.
But because David Thompson has scored more, he'll still be declared the winner.
He will get superiority for that fact.
So David Thompson goes through. 4-3 on the scoreboard. 2 full point deduction for both of them, which effectively makes it 2-1. But David Thompson does go through. He's won 4-3. He's through to the final, where he'll take on Mikel Alwasio of France. This is the final of the men's featherweight division, the under 64 kilogram final. David Thompson of Great Britain, the red player. Mikel Alwasio of France, the blue player. No score up to now. It's been a very slow contest. And we're into the final 2 minutes.
Probably 1-1 there, yeah.
1-1. They trade off points. Here it is.
There we go again. Thompson with the Bichagi half turning kick. Alwasio with the back kick counter.
At last, this final starts to warm up. Both players with a point. Thompson adjusts his shin guard.
Both players fast attackers, fast counter attackers. Looking to trade off 1-1.
That's a point for the Frenchman. Alwasio takes a 2-1 lead.
Yeah.
Now David Thompson's got to start to battle. Minute and a half to go. Trailing by 2 points to 1.
Main thing Thompson is not to panic.
Thompson tries to draw Alwasio off guard. Changes stance one way than the other.
Somebody's got to take the initiative here. 1-1 again, I think.
Thompson does, but neither score. Thompson keeps the pressure on. And he scores. Into the final 45 seconds. We're all set up for a grandstand finish.
Good treble up there. There, 1, 2, 3, yeah. Good score.
Softened him up with the first 2 kicks and scored with the third. It's 2 points all into the final 30 seconds. David Thompson, Great Britain red. Mikel Alwasio, France blue. The next point could be decisive. Playing for gold in the featherweight division. Into the final 20 seconds. They must time their attack just right. Thompson does time it. He gets the point. 3-3. They trade it off. Alwasio caught him as well.
Yeah, still there. Bichagi and back kick combinations again.
3 points all. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. 3, 2. One more attack maybe. There it is. David Thompson punches the air. He thinks he's got it. It's going to be a judge's decision.
Referee's decision here.
To decide who takes gold medal. Who gets gold? David Thompson from Great Britain or Mikel Alwasio of France?
Yes.
David Thompson gets the gold medal. That brings to a close the Unyoung Kid Cup.